Now presenting the fourth and final Hall of Fame enshrinement to Arad McCutchan is Bill Wall, Executive Secretary, ABA USA. Bill?
It is a treat for a kid born on Christmas to introduce a legend who lives in Christmas Lake Village in Santa Claus, Indiana. I promise not to hit him too hard tonight because one of his 500-plus victories was a double overtime defeat of my kids in the NCAA tournament. I promised I would not hold that against him. Coach Mack is unique for a variety of reasons. He has always been a great friend to the college division coach. He and his colleagues at Evansville College, now the University of Evansville, started the NCAA tournament, which you folks have enjoyed here in Springfield the last 2 years. Not only that, he won it 5 times, which is remarkable. Not only that, he had time to coach the football team. He was the director of athletics, and he taught a class in college algebra for years and years and years. Now, we thought he retired a couple of years ago, but for the past 3 years, he's been teaching 1 to 2 classes a couple of times a week in college algebra. Those of you who have not been to Evansville missed the exciting capes, the first of the warm-up outfits at which you just whip off and you're in the ball game like Superman. You could never really tell it because they were different colors. I remember the McCurdy hotels, the Vendome hotels, the exciting games with Southern Illinois, Kentucky Wesleyan, when the whole towns would empty and come to Evansville. The man in the Red Sox, enshrined tonight in the Hall of Fame, my friend, Arad McCutchan.
Mr. Arad McCutchan, by virtue of your election, by the authority invested in me by the trustees of the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame, I have the distinguished honor to enshrine you as a coach in the Basketball Hall of Fame with all the rights and privileges, and congratulations, Coach McCutchan. I think he wants to get a picture. Let's take that. Okay. Coach McCutchan.
I'm sure you have to know what a thrill it is to be associated with all these people here tonight. But I'm impressed these days with how, having only been out of coaching 4 years, how very far behind. Here's Ray Myers, my age, who knows all these things that I don't. I coached the fast break, but I don't know what the transition game is, and he does. I used to say when you made a free throw, I loved that effect on the crowd. It just quieted them down beautifully. I've been listening to TV, and I hear that's getting the crowd out of the game. I didn't know to tell them that. I told them the swish of the ball through the nets was the beautiful thing in basketball. Lately, I've learned that is string music. I used to say to my kids before they went on the floor, "Are you ready?" But I forgot to ask them, "Have you attained the proper emotional level?" I used to say to them, "Quit loafing." But I didn't know that they had to maintain their intensity. I used to think I taught a tough defense. I dressed them in orange, but I didn't think till I saw the Denver team in football I could have called it the Orange Crush defense. And this may, of course, be about the last time I'll have anything to do with basketball. I don't know whether you realize, but I am 68, and this is the time a man's got to think about steady work, and it's time to think about running for President of the United States. This is my third visit to Springfield. The first one, I left at home a 6-year-old boy, a 4-year-old girl, and their pregnant mother. That pregnant mother with that little girl are here tonight, and I'd like you to meet them, Virginia and Jeannie. That 4-year-old Marilyn is here with her husband, Don Listman. That 6-year-old boy is Dr. Alan McCutchan, and he is in London. But Dr. Michael Sneerowitz and his wife Maria Sneerowitz, his in-laws, are here. We have our friends, Dr. Charles Clamer and Cecile Clamer, with us. And we have Walter Mall and Velma Mall, and we're just so proud we have friends that would come this far to see us. And like everyone else, I look around and say, as I often thought when I was a little boy, look at me now, Daddy. But I do, with these old-timers, just want to ask them one thing. I have a scoring record that I'd like to ask you if any of you can beat. One time in high school, I scored 2/3 of my team's points in one grand rally. Now, we got beat 6-3. Thank you. I know it's late, and you're all so patient. It's just great to be here. Thank you.